Hey guys, welcome to another 3-minute chess. Let's see if we can get a decent opponent and play a nice game at least. All right, we have Chaturanga 71. Playing French Advanced variation. Oh, I saw Simon Williams recommend this, so I have no idea if it's good or bad. I really don't, but he's still hanging. He's letting me take d4, which I guess I'll do now. Which may not have been a brilliant idea, opening up the C file while my king is there. Yeah, exactly, and that kind of stuff. But all right. I think I'm okay. F4 hangs, so he has to react that, and D3 hangs. So he has to come up with something, and I don't know what that is. All right, so so he definitely has some sort of attack going on. Should I try to evacuate the king? Something like king d7, bishop d6. Or yeah, let's try that. That might be too extreme, but now the queen is attacked. All right. So bishop c7 is out of question. King e8 or king c8. Both seem a little bit, but I think king c8 I'm okay. I mean, I'm up a rook, so I believe I can defend all this. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's repeat once. No, he doesn't want to take it. Fine. Be that way. Be that way. Yeah, I mean, I'm still up a rook, so it's going to be hard for him to do something here. Queen g6. Check. Yeah, check is threatened. Bishop e7. Wow, I'm out of time. I just lost this on time. Oh, that's what happens when somebody puts you to sleep. But all right. He played well, attacked well. Made the most of his chances. And I didn't, so well done. It was an interesting position, and sometimes I get engrossed in those without thinking about my time. So yeah, so, yeah, I'll pre-move this because that seems reasonable enough from him. And funny enough, I'm still probably okay here, but not with my time, or the lack thereof. Oh, and there it goes. Yeah, that was horrible time management. If you want to see how to lose a game on time, that's how you do it. But it was a little bit tricky. I should have played quicker. Yeah, I missed this. After this, it's definitely maybe I should just continue, marching my king over. Something like that. That might have been a better idea. Now if he takes an a7, I have rook d7. If he jumps in with a knight, I have queen b5. Bishop c5, king f. Oh, bishop c5. Yeah. Maybe not so brilliant after all. Wow. This is a lot tougher position than I thought. You know what? I'm going to load it into a program and see what it thinks. Hold on a second. Okay, so I've loaded this into the engine, and sorry about the layout. Wasn't optimized for this. It was just an interesting game, so I wanted to actually load everything in, and this is all pretty normal, all normal stuff. Everything, I mean, there's obviously different variations that could have happened here. Actually, G5 is a possibility here, but anyway, so that's not why we're looking at this. This was a mistake. Computer pretty quickly sees, and the same thing that I thought. Like, once I did this, I thought, oh, this can't be good. With the C file opening and the B8 H2 diagonal, it just looked horrible. And yeah, this is winning for white pretty quickly. Here's one quick variation. I mean, obviously there's different things that could be played here, but this is just one way that white wins. I mean, there's just too many things going on that diagonal and the C file. Yeah, white is just winning. So that was the knight takes d4 was a bad move, but for some reason he did not play that, and even here queen f3. So a piece of advice when you're defending something, queen is the best defender as far as protecting unprotected pieces, because queen has such firepower. You should always consider when you have two things attacked, always consider your queen. And I mean, once you do that, it's easy to find queen f3. I mean, that's right there. And again, black still has all the same problems that I listed before, and the computer gives this as +2 for whites, which is basically winning. Anyway, he decided to for inexplicable reasons, to play bishop e3 here, and of course after this, he's the one that's lost. But as you saw in the game, especially with 3-minute time control, it's not easy. Now, as far as defending the king, knight is usually the best piece to do that. The reason is it's a good blockader, and it covers a lot of squares in the immediate vicinity of the king that are usually used by attackers. So if I have thought of that, maybe I would have found the move that the computer says is best, which is knight e8, bringing that knight into defense. And here's one sample line of how this could go. And black is perfectly fine here. There's really no harm being done to the black king. All the pieces are protecting it. Everything is fine. Obviously, white could try something like this: bishop g5, king f7. The problem for white is that d2 hangs. So in case he takes this, I always have queen. Well, maybe queen d2 is not that wonderful, but also just taking here is good. Computer gives this as +4 for black, which is winning. So yeah, that was an important point in the game. I noticed that, but I did not think, and this is kind of a hard move to find anyway, but if you think about, bringing your best defenders, like in this position that we had here, two bishops attacked, it almost kind of indicates itself. The queen is attacking. Why couldn't the same, the queen defend? So, but I understand in a 3-minute game, these are hard to find. But these are kind of a quick and fast rules that could help you think quickly and find results quickly, solutions, I should say. So queen f3 would have worked here as same way as knight e8, bringing a knight into the defense of the king would have helped black here. But anyway, even after all of this, the computer is still thinking that that black is still much better. Queen b5 is a suggestion, and I thought about this. I just didn't think that. Well, I thought that bishop d6 was a good move. Basically, I didn't see that after queen a7, g7 was now hanging since I've removed the bishop from f8. So this is just a quick sample of what can happen here. And yeah, here there's still a lot to play for. Yeah, I have a rook, but the king is in a bad position. So still a lot to play for. But anyway, even after all this, well, first off, I should have probably just repeated the position: king c7, king a7, and here computer still thinks it's equal, and this is actually a mistake. And rook f8 is actually the strongest move that computer recommends as well. There's also queen g6. Queen g6 is interesting. Queen g6 doesn't seem to make sense immediately, but if white were to take the queen, king d7, queen's trapped. So this is not a bad trade on its own, but since white is already rook down with the queen gone, my king is absolutely safe, and I'm going to win. So anyway, rook f8 is actually the best move recommended by the engine. And after this, actually rook d7. But at this point, I had, 15 seconds left on the clock, so I can't, I'm not going to judge myself too harshly. So I just wanted to bring this back to this position, and actually computer evaluates this as equal. I thought that was pretty funny. All right, well, I hope you had fun.